Hi. Am I live? Okay. Hey, this is Double Tribble. And I got a mic and everything. Look at that. Amazing. How is everyone this evening? Hope you're doing well. This is the Double Tribble channel on Twitch. This is a live stream. My name is Ron. I live in rural New Hampshire, surrounded by forests and wild animals and such. And I stream about that kind of stuff too. I stream about the animals. I stream about, tonight I'm streaming about movies. Mostly I do like science and technology stuff. Or I try to anyway. About movies, movie reviews, and every once in a while I talk about veganism and animals and New Hampshire, and I do IRLs every once in a while. Did an IRL test earlier today. It didn't work. I was trying to troubleshoot the previous IRL I had, and didn't help. So you can look at them. There's a cool picture of a shadow there too on one of my streams. Maybe I'll snatch that and do something with it. I don't know. The sun was pretty low in the sky, you know. I was on a road, and my shadow was all the way on the road, and it was a real long shadow. It looked kind of cool. But unfortunately, I only got about 2 seconds of that. But so tonight we're doing a movie. You noticed I did a cold open today. I don't think I'm going to be able to use Big Ducky Snow's music anymore because YouTube marks it as copyright every time I upload it. And they let me do it, but it's I think it's affecting the algorithm or something. And then also, if I ever monetize it, it would wipe out all those too. So, and it's just you know, I don't like that, but yeah, I don't like what YouTube does with copyright stuff because I do these reviews, you know, and you got to show clips of the thing when you do the reviews, right? And they don't allow that. And I don't know why. I mean, it's fair use, but it's their website. I guess they can do what they want. They try to blame the copyright holder for that, but it's them, I think. So, yeah, I think what it is they want to be nice to the movie producers because they, you know, they stream the movies there too. They not only do they stream content that folks just upload, but they also stream, you know, Hollywood movies and stuff like that too. They probably make a lot of money on that, so they don't want to piss off the Hollywood folks. So I'm sure they kowtow to them. So anyway, that's what we got. So tonight, I started a little bit earlier because I was going to do a review, and I just thought, well, I'll just play this Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, which came out. It's a 1965 movie, and it went into the public domain because they didn't renew the copyright on it. So it went into the public domain, I forget, a few years ago. And actually fairly recently, actually. Let me think. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know the details. But anyway, it's in the public domain. What this was who is it? Bob Corman, I think is his name. Bought this movie from some Russian company who made the movie. So all the actors are speaking Russian. And oh shit, I didn't. Yeah, I got a little 10 o'clock shadow there. You didn't shave. I should have shaved right before the show. Oh well. So it's Russian actors that are, you know, they're speaking Russian. So he bought the thing and sliced it and diced it into these two different movies. One of them's called Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, and another one's called Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women, which was a year or two late after this one, and basically the same. You know, a lot of the same footage. The one with the women had women in it. You know, they shot some extra footage of the women. This one shot. He's got another woman in it, but she's like. They just have a few scenes of her or whatever. Let's see. Sea Death 420. Whoa, these sound amazing. These what? What sounds amazing? Yeah, I'm on Twitch here for those of you who are watching this on a VOD somewhere. This is a live. Oh, the movies, yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, we did one of them already a few weeks ago. The one about the women, Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women, and now we're doing the other movie that he cut from the same basic stock from this Russian movie. I tried to get rid of this moth earlier. Let me see if I can get him here. Just a second here, because he really wants to go outside. Oh, got him. Okay, hang on just a second. Got some of his dust on. You know how they got this stuff on their wings. You know, I hope he's okay. Because I heard if they lose that stuff, they can't fly as well or something. I don't know. But he seemed to be okay. I let him go. So yeah, I tried to catch him earlier. I actually had him earlier, but I caught him with two hands, and I couldn't open up the door. Couldn't open the door because I had my hands, and I tried to do it, and he got out last time. So he came back, and I let him go. So nice reflexes, yeah. Yeah, I'm used to catching bugs to let them out. Yeah, I catch flies, I catch all kinds of stuff here. Yeah, this morning I was doing my laundry, and I was down in the basement, and had a bucket down there for something that was catching water for something, but it was pretty much dried out. There's just a little bit of water in there, but there are two spiders, big, the ones that run around on the ground they're pretty big, kind of dark brown spiders, and there were two of them in there, two big ones, and they evidently got stuck in there. So I just took the bucket to another part of the basement and turned it, sideways so they could crawl out. They got out right away. They didn't like being in there. So, all right. So back to the movie here. This is Bob Corman. He bought this, and he's pretty famous director, I guess. I had forgot his name, but yeah, he did. He's mostly known for low budget films and stuff. And this one, he apparently got this. The special effects in these movies are just fantastic. So, for the time period, of course. It's all practical. The special effects are done practical, no CG or anything like that. They actually built the models and built the props and all that kind of stuff. So, you'll see it when I play the movie. You might want to turn up the color saturation on your monitor though, because this thing is really faded. It's from the years. It looks almost like it's black and white, but there's color there. You just have to turn up the color saturation on your monitor a little bit, and then it looks okay, or it looks better anyway. So anyway, I'll just play it rather than do a bunch of spoilers and stuff on it. And then after I play it, then maybe I'll go back and look at a couple scenes or something like that, and then we can maybe talk about it or something like that. What else was going on? See, I don't think there's anything else going on here. Oh, I was going to go to the store. I'll talk about that afterwards, about my adventures at the store and today, and chocolate-covered almonds and stuff like that. We'll talk about that later. Let's do the movie first, so we can get it going here. All right, is everybody ready? I hope so, because we're ready to run the movie here. All right, and I will make sure that I have audio here as we get the thing going. All right, so here we go. This is Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, 1965.
The year 2020. The moon has been explored and colonized, and the next space goal is about to be reached. The first landing by man on the planet Venus. Scientists profoundly hope that life, similar to that on Earth, may be found on this planet where so many physical conditions are like our own. 3 rocket ships of an international space expedition, the Sirius, Vega, and Capella, after having successfully traveled 200 million miles, are in the final stages of their journey, rapidly approaching their destination.
What is it? What's happened?
Capella, sir. I'm afraid she's been hit by a meteorite.
Damage?
Completely destroyed, sir.
Contact the Sirius at once.
Yes, sir.
And almost to their goal. It seems so unfair.
There's no fair or unfair. To a meteorite, you get hit, you die.
Seems so unreal. I'd just spoken to them. We joked. It's Lunar 7, Commander.
Patch it in.
Attention, crews of Sirius and Vega. We were deeply shocked to learn of the loss of the Capella. Flight Plan A, however, must still be followed. Therefore, we request both ships to go into orbit and remain there until the arrival of Spaceship Asta, due to blast off here immediately. Meanwhile, secure and relay instrument information about conditions on Venus. That is all.
That's swell. Orbit and wait. For how long? Month?
Why complain?
Ah.
It's Hartman. He's the one who built this baby. And now when he says we should go fly all around Venus, that's precisely what'll happen. Better plan on it.
There's more I can do than orbit and wait.
What do you mean?
Look, the plan before was to land just one ship.
That's true, with the cybernetic machine.
You keep him. Better I pilot it.
But Andre, the machine will study the land.
This I know. But I'm more observant, more apt to see what's going on. You don't want to send a monster. Venus must be seen by more than a robot.
All right. Just suppose we go along with you, Andre. What about Hartman's plan?
Hartman would agree with me.
But we can't take that chance.
Then what do?
We contact Kern, and we ask him to have the robot compute a landing plan for the auxiliary spacecraft.
Soon he'll be our boss.
Awaken, John. Awaken. Flow, John. Monitor, John.
I hear you.
Preview us. Be extra precise. There are changes you must make in our present landing pattern program. Plan now is Sirius and Vega. You, me, and Sherman on the same spaceship. Then Commander Lockhart, Walters, and Furneaux in the second ship. First ship Sirius, second ship Vega. Problem, land on Venus and return.
Land 3 and 3. Sirius returns 5, leaving 1.
What man remains?
Since 1 of 6 must remain, that 1 shall be me.
Lunar Station 7. Lunar Station 7. This is Command Ship Vega calling. Command Ship Vega.
Come in, Vega. We read you. Professor Hartman, message from the Vega.
Alan Kearns Automaton has computed a new flight plan. We request approval for landing of Kern, Sherman, and robot in the auxiliary spacecraft. They will seek a safe area on Venus to land Command Ship Sirius with Lockhart, Walters, and Fourneau. I will keep the Vega in orbit in order to assure the safe return of the Sirius with all men. We feel it unnecessary to have to wait for the arrival of the Astor.
This is Professor Hartman speaking. Your plan is quite logical. But I'm concerned about the possible psychological danger to human remaining too long alone on the Vega. Get me Evan's psychological test record, will you?
Well, I had expected to land with the others, but in view of the emergency situation, I feel this is a better plan. Professor Hartman, I'm positive I can handle it.
So am I, Doc.
Who's that?
Sherman, Professor. Didn't anyone ever tell you ladies are tougher than men?
You're quite right, Sherman. Perhaps I did forget. Permission granted.
Thank you, Professor Hartman. I will contact you again with a progress report at 0400 hours.
Commander Lockhart, Vega calling. Yes? We've received permission to land to be followed by the Sirius. Well, now. And just how do you suggest we manage that? Marshall will stay and keep Vega in orbit. It's a job. But it sounds like it's all set. Kern's robot calculated the details. If you're sure, let's get moving on it. Andre?
I'm ready, Skipper. I'm with you also.
Sherman, make room for a spaceship. I'll join you there. Maybe. With luck. See you on Venus.
Pressure reading on planet's surface, 2 and 3.
No sign of opening.
Cloud formations, 30% ash content.
I see something. Spot of red glowing with great brilliance, right through the spectrum.
Spot of red could be Hades.
We are now gathering all possible data in preparation for landing. However, no observation from orbit can let us know the answer to the most important question we've come to ask of Venus. Does life in any form exist on this planet? And if so, what kind?
I personally doubt if any does, my dear Marcia. A planet of fire below us. Is it a new world, or will it consume us all?
Suppose that bright red spot could be a city or something?
Attention, Sirius. Attention, Sirius. Sherman, Kern, and Automaton John, ready to embark at 0100 hours.
I envy you, Sherman, and you, Alan Kern, to be the first humans to set foot on Venus. We wish you all success.
I envy you both. Good luck.
Bon voyage.
He's about to enter the cloud layer.
She's moving well. At any moment now.
Black clouds. Lightning. I don't like the looks of this. I'm turning control over to Robot John.
Ahead, steep mountain. I am going up.
Wow, close call.
We're watching on the location finder. The area is strange. This is truly a prehistoric planet.
Prehistoric Planet is right. Hey, there's a hard level spot.
Right. Attention, Sirius.
Your landing location is square 73. We're now dropping our beacon. Landing 300 meters southwest of square 73. Oh, there's water beneath us. We're drifting.
Commander Lockhart? Commander Lockhart, what happened?
Marcia, don't be too worried. The signal was only broken by the horizon. I'm sure they've landed. In an hour when we pass in orbit, we'll contact them again.
Yes, sir. Is there anything further you'd like me to do?
Not for now. We might as well all get some rest.
Sherman. Kern. Answer. Kern. Sherman. Kern. Are you there? It's hopeless.
We've no choice. Let's break orbit. We'll prepare the ship. You better bring her about and plan a course to find them. Marcia. Marcia, are you listening?
Yes, Commander.
It's likely they're in trouble and need help. The responsibility is ours.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. If something should happen, don't you be afraid.
I won't. I promise. Shall I sign off now?
You can help us most. If you will be brave and keep faith.
I will.
Hello, Sirius. This is Professor Hartman speaking. Hello, Sirius. This is Professor Hartman speaking. We wish you to feel free to discontinue the expedition at your own discretion. Don't take unnecessary risks. Your lives are too valuable. All the nations of the Earth are eagerly awaiting the result of your exploration. We wish you all success.
Switch. Lunar 7. My men, the ship, are just about to break through and drop. The plan is to land approximately the plot area 73. This should put us in position to contact Sherman and Kern or to give them help if needed. My people are proud and privileged to be chosen members of this expedition. The first on Venus's surface. Our special thanks to all people of Earth.
Well, my boy, all we can do now is wait.
What do you think they'll find, Doctor?
Your guess is as good as mine. Let's just hope that they arrive there safely.
Landed. Voila.
Don't begin celebrating yet.
Oh.
Is our level okay?
Yep, there it is. On the button. Boy, it sure feels strange to have weight.
Yes, it does seem strange. That's sure. But it's nice and solid.
Well, I don't know about you fellas, but I'd like to see Venus.
Open number 3 and hit the beam. Paper. Try the port viewer.
Telescreen gets it okay. We'll pan port. Formations of weird rock. Something's there.
I'll switch on the outside sound pickup. What is it? A human being?
Hold it. It's finished. Transfer it to playback. Meanwhile, you might check upon the atmosphere, Hans.
It better be good.
Then you better get your spacesuit. We'll move out. Andre, I want you to attempt a contact with Sherman by radio. If you raise them, tell them to report their position. Then get yourself into a spacesuit. We're going to walk about.
I'm right behind you.
That'll be handy if I slip. Get popping now.
It's 4.7 on oxygen.
That's pretty close.
We were lucky. Good, solid rock. I'll check out there.
Keep on the rope. Don't get out of visual contact.
I just received a message.
What did they say?
Marcia has radar movement.
German?
She can't be sure, but it looks like two objects. One metallic and moving in the area we expected to search. Probably Kern and Sherman.
Come on, Andre.
As soon as she knows for sure, she'll contact us.
Andre!
Got onto it. What is it? Careful. Grab that tentacle there. Quick. Try to devour it. Got his leg stiff. Free his leg. Hurry. Come on. Stand up. Pull him out. Pull him free. Hurry. Pull him free. Here. Lean over against that one. Hans, help us. Nice and warm. Nothing's broken. Let me get a shot of that man here.
Careful, Andre. You want to fight that thing again.
Can you imagine that? He's bashful. Why don't we take one of those things home for the zoo?
You've got to be more careful, Andre. If we hadn't heard you call me.
I didn't call. You called out to us. We heard you. But I didn't call you.
It sounded like Lockhart.
Let's be getting back. Call Marsh again, Andre.
Made contact with crew of Sirius again at 0825. They reported a perfect landing on square 73 as planned.
Marcia, this is Commander Lockhart.
Yes, Commander.
I'm afraid you haven't given us enough information about the location of the spacecraft. I need to know their precise position.
I'm sorry. I was so happy you'd made a safe landing, I forgot to tell you. They're in square 107, about a mile from the red spot. The direct distance from you is 32 miles across the bay.
We'll have to go by air. Is the car ready?
More than ready. Will the car make it there?
It does, or we walk.
I'd sure like a 4-lane freeway.
Bet that you'd get a flat.
Commander?
Yes?
What's happened to the robot?
Marcia. Marcia? Have you been apprised at all about the robot?
Well, apparently they're having some difficulty with him. He was loaded aboard the ship, partially disassembled. I'm afraid they haven't been able to reassemble him yet.
Keep coming. More, John. That's it.
Cover me, Kirk. Look out! Here comes another one. Go behind you. Look out!
Okay, John. Just a few more connections. There. Course 110. Secure yourself to that boulder, John. Proceed. Proceed. Equipped to fight this place than we are.
I'm wondering if we should be here at all.
Why don't you catch a bus and go home?
Don't think I wouldn't if I could find one.
There he is. He's up. Pull it tight. He can hold it.
You better go first, and I'll come along after you. Stop the car about here.
See what I see? Snoozing?
Let's hope he doesn't wake up. He may want us for lunch.
I'll try for a blood sample if I don't go.
Take the blood out of his tail. Stay out of his vision.
Right.
Make it quick now.
He never even knew I was there. I told you he was snoozing.
What did Marcia say?
They're all moving toward our present position now, very slowly.
Let's rest.
We've very little oxygen left us.
Hope they're on the way. Looking for us.
Through this heat, they may not be able to make it through to us.
You better hope they'll get through it and spot us. I'm beginning to feel like my head's swimming.
Of course. It's your torn suit. Infection is getting through.
Maybe we ought to take some quinsulin.
No. We'd have to rest after. Must keep moving.
The shoreline's the best. If we do, my friend, we'll never make it to them. Fat chance there is of finding them. That voice again. Hold up.
Almost sounds like a girl.
A girl? Perhaps. Or a monster.
It's a human sound.
Well, there are sure no humans here.
Well, we're humans,
Well, no one else has made it. You better believe it.
but it sounds so human.
Subhuman, you mean, like that 40-armed plant that just grabbed you.
I still say it's a girl.
A girl. With blue scales.
Could be. He's onto something. It's possible that before us, other men got here, especially in this age. You ought to know that, Hans. To a man of science, anything is possible until proven otherwise. It wouldn't be surprising if maybe Andre'd find something. Furthermore, this whole galaxy we're in could have been explored and inhabited.
Well, I can't imagine any people in their right mind exploring planet Venus.
Come on, Hans. We're here, and we're in our right minds, aren't we?
Let's go.
Too much water. My mechanism is in danger. Need protection.
All right, John. Find shelter. Don't stop. We have to go on. Come right up.
That's it.
We can't stay here. We'll be washed away.
John.
Bring him this way. There is no water.
Come on. Just a little bit further. There's a cave right over there. Come on. That's it. Just a few steps further. There. I don't think I can go on much further. John, stay with us. Make sure they find us. They should know. Must continue to work the laws of mathematics. There's always a precise probability. Mathematics might prove. Mathematics might...
Marcia.
Hear us, Marcia. You must help us. It's closing in.
I await your order. I await your order.
Help them find us, John.
Kern Sherman. Come in, please. Come in, please. Kern Sherman, answer, please. Hans Walters, do you hear me?
I sure do. What seems to be the matter?
What makes you think there's something wrong?
I can always tell by the tone of your voice.
Oh. Well, I can't seem to contact Kern and Sherman any longer. I don't know what's happened to them.
We're on our way to them now, so just keep trying.
Will do.
Lord save them.
What?
There's no response from Kern or Sherman.
Well, we should soon be there.
Keep trying. Maybe we can bring them in on the helmet mic. Kern has an auxiliary.
I am. I'm getting...
The woman must be Martian.
Static, really awful. Hear it?
From what I can determine, Kern's robot has been slightly damaged. His frequency is true. Please try contact.
Move it up. Point to point on the dial. We'll find them.
I'll try it. Hello. John, hello. John, listen. This is the command ship. Are you there? No response. Come in.
Up one more point.
Come in.
Better go to solar battery. Much bigger reach.
I'm on it now. Hello. 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 You must hear me, John. Please open your mic and answer me. You must obey me, John.
No response. Try another point.
1, 2, 5. You have to readjust your frequency for transmitting. If you hear me.
I hear you. I have adjusted.
Can you report your position and plot number? Over.
Square 40 in shelter.
Tell me what's outside.
Water from above falling on large rock.
That's square 40.
Not far. Ask them about the men.
Hello. We would like to know about Kern and also about Sherman.
They do not speak. They do not move.
How much time before we get there?
Who knows?
Commander, maybe the robot can help.
Try. Keep an eye on the compass. Grab onto them. Hello. You will listen, John. First, you will obey me and do precisely what I say. You will listen. Listen, John. Obey my every command. Remove container 2 from Kern's first aid kit. Repeat, container 2. Remove 1 tablet. 1 tablet. Then open his helmet. I have 1 tablet. Place the tablet in his mouth. You must do this quickly. Revive him with water. Pour it over his face, quickly, then close his helmet.
At 0915 hours, I transmitted all latest data from Venus to Lunar Station 7. At 0130 hours, I passed in orbit over the air car. It was at that time about to embark on the Venusian Ocean.
At least we know they're alive.
Let's hope they stay that way.
Commander, look there. I'm ready with the astrogun.
Some kind of flying reptile. He may not see us.
He hit! He's turning around.
Maybe not.
We're in for it now. He knows we're here.
Look, take it down.
Here he comes.
Don't miss on this. Marcia. We're being attacked by a flying animal. Air car damage. Transmit to Lunar 7.
Commander Lockhart, what happened? What shall I transmit?
Here he comes again.
Open hull. We'll submerge.
Lunar Station 7. This is Marcia Evans calling from Command Ship Vega. Marcia Evans calling from Command Ship Vega.
Yes, Marcia, we read you.
I need emergency instruction immediately.
Professor Hartman speaking. What is it, Evans?
I have now lost contact with both parties on Venus. At last contact, Lockhart, Furneaux, and Walters were being attacked in the air car over water by an unknown flying animal. They apparently have submerged. I'm afraid they may need my help. Shall I land?
Listen carefully, Evans.
It would be extremely...
Lunar Station 7. Lunar Station 7, I can't hear you. Come in, please.
Hello,
Dr.
Vega.
Hartman, I need your instructions.
Come in, Vega.
What is it? Why can't we get through to her?
Just a moment, Doctor. I'm checking the power.
Command Ship Vega. Calling Command Ship Vega. Attention, Marcia Evans. Under no circumstances are you to leave orbit now. This is extremely important.
I'm sorry, Doctor. We just can't get through to her. I'm afraid there's a short in the power circuit.
Face it and fix it. We simply can't allow her to leave orbit now.
Dr. Hartman, come in, please. just don't know what to do. The air car isn't fit for submerging. If their suits aren't damaged, they could get out. Yet maybe they're hurt. And if they are, they need my help. I can only land on the next orbit. I'll have to wait an hour yet before switching on the propellants. A whole hour. But I feel I must go to them. I must.
Let's put it down for a minute. Take a rest.
It's not far to the beach, if our calculations are correct. I hope this will run again.
Don't worry, it will. Look, the cliffs are all in even rows, like streets. I'll look around. Just 5 minutes. Might find something interesting. Look, that's a shark's tail.
Yes, but with the head of a dolphin. Andre, don't go too far.
Found a cave. Only the entrance looks like it's been carved.
You've gone far enough. Why don't you come back now?
Just a quick look. Might find something. Commander!
Well, what do you know?
It's a statue.
Andre!
What's up? You just look here. That's only a petrified tree.
Only? Why, it's a bronze statue.
And much more, Hans. Rubies.
You say rubies? Show me.
Simple. The eye of an idol.
An idol?
Yes, a reptile. A reptile resembling that flying monster that attacked us earlier. Up there.
You're right, Andre. I'm not laughing anymore. There was a civilization here.
And I'll bet you there still is.
Look, Kern, volcanic foam like metal. It absorbs oxygen. Pull harder, John! Harder!
Can you imagine a home built out here in this beautiful valley? Looks nice.
Don't expect too many visits from me if you do, my friend. I'm homesick already.
Look at the fun we'd have fighting the lizard men.
Look, the tree's falling. We'll soon have our bridge.
Good work, John.
We are ready to cross now.
Play some music, to march across by.
What would you like to hear, Mr. Kern?
Anything you are programmed to play, my dear John.
We're here. I couldn't have lasted much longer.
You're not alone.
Here we are, Skipper.
Good. We'll need more fire. Everything in the car is soaking wet.
Feels good to sit.
How are the batteries, Hans?
They stayed dry.
And the atom plant?
Still hot.
You've got that worried look again, Hans.
You're right. I've pulled and checked every wire and part in that darn radio. It won't operate. I've tried everything I know. I tell you, it's simply hopeless. How about a long string and an oatmeal box? Oatmeal box.
The radio will dry out. We know it's not a dead planet. Not completely. Our proof is the statue. And Ruby.
And the woman.
She's probably somewhere. For his sake. But the main thing is, there could be a whole race of people out there watching us, hiding, afraid that we'll observe them.
And bite them?
We came from above. Dropped. To them, we're probably some kind of monster.
What if they're human shape?
They very well could look like us. But mind you, I'm only advancing a little hypothetical science fiction. Because nothing should be overlooked. Let's face it. They built a city that's now under the sea. Hans, it must be true. Many made it to shore from the sea.
Then why didn't they build themselves another?
We may find they did when we explore the planet.
Beautiful song and a beautiful girl.
She must have heard you.
Where is it?
Everywhere.
Suppose it could be an omen? Or maybe she's helping us. If I could just see what she looks like.
Can the car make it?
I'm sure.
Are you a lovely lady, face that I admire, or a monster looking down on us with horns, breathing fire? Andre! Andre! Thanks for waiting.
She'd take care of you.
Stop teasing him, Hans. He's in love.
Strange. It's gotten suddenly dark. Well, it's no wonder. What makes you say that?
There's an ash cloud above us.
An ash cloud? A volcano.
Yes. It's spectacular. And beyond the volcano, it looks like the lights of a city.
The red spot Andre saw. We must get a move on.
Not right away. This might be our only chance to gather some samples, lava and ash, to take away with us.
All right. We'll go to a much better vantage point, and right now. Sherman, come.
But look at the magnificence. No one on Earth has seen such a sight.
Go to higher ground.
I am hurrying. Are you getting the spectra sample?
Getting it now. That's enough. The lava is rising. We waited too long. It's covered our path.
Perhaps we can run a rope.
How?
We did it before. From John.
There's no more time. Don?
Yes, I hear you.
Carry us across the lava. Climb on, quick!
Audibility getting better. Why is he talking? This sound. Giving radio distance according to your request. Am determining distance 2 miles. It's Lockhart. I hope so, my friend. I'm sure. They'll be by here any minute yelling taxi. A remarkable invention you have here.
Nice to hear you admit it, Alan.
Temperature, lower extremities, 500 degrees. My self-preservation mechanism says I must eliminate extra weight. What now?
Disconnect the mechanism.
Where?
Open the door.
Here?
First panel. Hurry or we're dead for sure.
I don't know which.
Let me.
I am forced to free self of this weight.
He's gonna throw us off! Pull the wire! He's throwing him in the lava.
Speed, Hans.
Smash the panel!
I have. I've done everything. Kern.
me luck.
For God's sakes, hurry.
Let me help you out, my friend.
I never thought I'd see your ugly face again.
We save him, and he insults us. No, we should have saved Kurt's robot instead.
Turn, you rascal.
Knew you'd make it. Is the robot finished?
Yes.
Just a mental monster. And yet when his destruction was imminent, he called my name.
Looks placid and calm. But frightening.
Yes, I suppose it does, if you use imagination.
We'll soon be home.
That's right, but we leave a friend behind.
Come. Join the rest of us.
Any luck?
No. No.
We'll be out of here soon.
How do you know that?
What else is there to do?
Well, we can look for Andre's girl.
Very cute, Hans. You name him after us?
Well, with triplets, it's better with numbers.
Looks to me like he's raising his own countdown.
Why not names?
I'd forget.
I'm worried about him. So you really found proof there were people on this planet. Hard to believe.
Believe it or not, my dear Mr. Kern, it's true. And they could still be here.
I don't go along with that. Could a human survive in a place like this?
You survive. And man will almost always adapt himself in time. And don't forget, in the dim past, we all lived in water. For centuries, our Earth was toxic. But that atmosphere evolved mankind's form. Adjusting's the answer. And I'd bet that these people on our planet couldn't live. The air'd be poisoned.
Afraid I don't share your opinion.
You just can't close your mind to it. We found proof. Proof of intelligent being.
And those lizard men of Kern's.
That's proof. Look, suppose they do look like lizards. Couldn't they be people? Suppose they saw the ship, got frightened, then donned their lizard costumes, then jumped up and down to spook us away. What possible story could explain it better, huh?
None. You're the winner.
Joking aside, my friend, man, lizard, or what, I know there were or are intelligent people here. If we just had time, I think they might come to us. Look, even you, Kern, said you thought you saw the lights of a city beyond the volcano.
I said they looked like, not were. Here, you two. Have some coffee and rest your voices.
That voice that comes to us now and then, what does she look like? If I could only see her. She couldn't be anything but beautiful. Why do I keep thinking about it? I'll probably never know the answer.
Hey, watch it. Now that's for your countdown, Jack, about my children. Better get out and locate her, Andre. She wants you to stay on me.
Just you wait.
I think perhaps we should be trying to find her and take her with us.
I'd vote for that. But she might not like us much anyway.
If we could explore beyond those hills, I'll bet you money we find her and the city.
You've been reading too many comics.
Kern wouldn't believe she existed if she were sitting on his lap right now.
Want to bet? We're here.
Boys, I think we did a job we can be proud of. Look at all the samples we got. There's going to be a large headline when they see all these great things we're bringing back to them. This one's loaded, old man.
Steady, child. Bring the spectra.
That's the last.
Commander Lockhart, hurry. We have Marcia's recording from Vega.
I hope the automatic recorders in Sirius will record this message. I have been unable to contact Lunar Station 7 for further instructions. I cannot wait any longer while my fellow astronauts are in need of my help. I am therefore disobeying Plan 1 and landing on Venus. The dial of the automatic control system is now indicating that in 1 minute the propellants will be ignited.
This is a mess now.
More than that.
Marcia's mistake was the worst. The worst. We'd better make a plan. A good one.
I hope she's still up safe. Hello, Vega. Hello,
She
Vega.
may have crashed
Come
and
in,
burned.
Vega.
I pray not.
We should notify Hartman.
We can only contact Hartman through Vega.
Men, we must act. You, Sherman, Hearn, Andre, I suggest this. Maybe she's there. Hans and I must blast up in orbit. We'll try to locate Vega. If we find her there at all, and I pray we do, we'll contact you and Dr. Hartman.
Yes, sir.
How do the rest of you feel?
I'm for moving up just as fast as we can get airborne.
Quickly, Andre. Hans.
This was all level ground when we landed.
The stream's cutting a whole new channel above.
Skipper, look here. A crack running clear across. If it widens any more, we'll all be lost.
Quick! Lighten ship for emergency blast-off. Maybe we can beat it.
Hurry. The weather station next.
It's Marcia. Hans, when was the last transmission from Marcia?
7:20. I thought I heard you say you saw it.
I didn't, but radar has. There's a record of her passing after that time. She didn't land after all. She's still up there.
You sure?
Let's try her.
Marcia, hello. Come in.
Marcia, what happened to you?
I'm all right. Professor Hartman reached me again just as the ship was about to start. He ordered me to wait no matter how I felt. He made me realize my responsibility. I'm very grateful to him now.
But your orbit is different.
Well, the propellants had already started, and it changed before I could shut them off.
Now Hartman's plan makes good sense.
Hello. Now give me your new orbit plot. And position. Attention. Everyone return to the ship.
What could it be?
We've heard from Marcia. She's still in orbit. Marcia. Andre, throw the switch on the weather station.
Yes, sir. Aye.
Hurry, Andre. Hurry, Andre.
Just finishing.
search for intelligent life on other planets and in other galaxies will continue. For this is the heart and the meaning of that great adventure, the exploration of the universe.
All right, that was Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, 1965. So that one. I noticed compared to the one with the women. What was the prehistoric women? The other one. This one, the narrative seemed like it was a little easier to follow. I'm not sure. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to the last one. I'm on. Reminder that we're on Twitch. I'm streaming live on Twitch right now. If you're watching this on a recording, I am live on Twitch, and they have a chat facility here that that viewers can chat with me. And Big Ducky Snow has dropped by to say hello. Hi, Stephen. How are you? So you just saw the end of the movie anyway. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit easier to follow than the other movie, but it was I'm trying to pick up the special effects and stuff. I was trying to figure out how they did some of that, like the underwater scenes. It looked like they were shooting through a just an aquarium or something, a little small aquarium with fish in it or something. Forgot to mention, I am muted. Oh, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. I think I'm. Oh, you're muted. Right. Oh, yeah, you're muted. Oh, okay. You weren't watching. You weren't listening to it. Okay, you were just watching the pictures. Yeah. Well, it looks like you just tuned in at the end anyway. I think. But. Let me. I did mark a few of these here, some different points in the film, and I'll just make. I myself am muted. I was referring to me. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Let me see if I can bring up a few of the different points in this film. Oh, let me. Let's see. We'll do that. I'll put my little mug down on the bottom since I'm commenting on it. I don't know. So this, these scenes here. Whoops. What did I do here? The end. There we go. All right.
By man on the planet. The space goal is about to be reached.
These special effects are not too
bad.
The
first landing by man is about to be reached. The first landing by man on the planet Venus.
Now, of course, it's, they got it screwed up because of gravity, right? There's no gravity. This thing isn't spinning or anything to create artificial gravity, and they're not walking like their boots are magnetic. Sometimes they do that, they pretend like they're walking with magnetic boots or something. They're not even doing that, so.
Scientists profoundly hope that life,
I'm not sure
similar
exactly
to that on
how
Earth,
they did this.
may be found on this planet, where so many physics may be found on life.
This
Similar
thing here, life size like that. I think it's a model. I think they've somehow superimposed these guys. Had guys walking in a parking lot or something, and then superimposed it on top of there. That's the only way I can think of how.
To that on Earth may be found on this planet,
these models
where so many physical conditions are like our own.
Stuff like that.
3 rocket ships of an international space expedition, the Sirius, Vega, and Capella, after having successfully traveled 200 million miles.
There it is. There's the 1950s space station, and they went to Venus, right? So they knew in '65 that Venus was too hot you know.
Miles are in the final stages of their journey,
Well, astronomers knew. Filmmakers
rapidly
didn't,
approaching their destination.
and right, and a meteor struck. A meteoroid struck the ship. That's yeah, we talked about that the other day. When they're floating through space, they're called meteoroids. When they're falling through the Earth's atmosphere and you see them as a falling star, they're called meteors. And when they hit the ground and they're still in one piece, or any fragments even, or just if they make it to the ground through the air, then they're called meteorites. Please type here if you can. How have you been today? Okay, I'm talking to Twitch. Twitch chat here. Stephen is asking me how I am. I'm fine. Yeah, let me type that in here. I'm fine. Let's see. Please type here if you can. How have you been today? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Let's see. I'm fine. There we go. I typed in. I'm saying it too. Oh, I see. You're muted, so you can't hear me talking. Oh, that's no good. You're not going to hear my commentary. I'll just go ahead and continue with the commentary here. So that was I thought was kind of interesting, the way they did all the models and stuff like that. That little explosion is not too good. It's all done with film mats and stuff like that. Let's see what else we got here. There's something here. Oh, this guy. This little alien puppet. Let's see here.
Grab that tentacle there.
This is like 4 or 5 years after the Shop of Horrors. I don't know when the original film was. This is the cut that Bob Corman did. I wonder if I can open that up. Let me see here. No, I can't do that here. I was gonna try to figure out when the original film was done, to see where that was in relation to the Little Shop of Horrors. Maybe I can do it on my other computer here. Let's see. Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors was 1960, and there it is. Prehistoric Planet was 1965. Yeah, so it was at that time it was the Soviet Union. It wasn't Russia. Oh. Big Ducky Snow has answered me here in chat. He says, "I'm doing fine." Okay. I've been very busy getting ready. Oh, right. You're going to trip Montreal. Okay, that's right. I was trying to remember if it was Toronto or Montreal is where you were going. Upcoming trip to Montreal this Friday to visit a couple of mod friends. Oh, cool. That's nice. That's always fun to meet people in person that you talk to online. So I hope you brushed up on your French, right? Is it Montreal? They speak French in Montreal, don't they? Or am I thinking of Quebec? Or is it the same thing? Do they speak French everywhere in Canada, or is it only in... maybe I have to type that in. Maybe he's not listening. So anyway, they have this little monster here, little puppet monster, But I was trying to figure out if they got the idea from the Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, there it is. Okay, Soviet. Okay, so the film that Roger Corman bought from the Soviet company or Soviet producers was called Planeta Burr, Planet of the Storms. So let me look on when that one was made. 1962. Okay, 1962. All right, so it's a adventure film by Alexander Kazantsev, I think. Oh, from his novel, and co-scripted and directed by Pavel Klushentsev. But that was 1962. The Little Shop of Horrors was 1960. So these guys must have copied them, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe they just, did them separately. But that sure looks like, I'll play this back here and you can see, it sure looks like it's the same thing.
Imagine.
Yeah,
Want to fight that
see,
thing?
it's the same.
Careful on. Great.
I mean, it looks very much like the Carnivorous Plant in Little Shop of Horrors. It looks like the same thing. All right, let me see there were some other things here that I bookmarked. Oh, the little car, yeah, that car was really cool. They put a lot of effort into that thing. That's just the detail and everything on it. And I was watching this, trying to figure out how they got it to hover, in terms of, production, doing the special effects and stuff. And let's see here.
Stop the car about here.
See, now that looks. Now that I don't know. Let's go back a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Now that. Look at that. That's got to be like. Okay, there's nothing. It's going over big rocks and stuff, so it can't have like a little, something with wheels underneath it. So that can't be it. I thought I thought at one point that they were doing it Fred Flintstone style, you get familiar with Fred Flintstone where he puts his feet underneath the car and walks and stuff. And runs to get the car going. I thought maybe they were doing that. I thought all those four guys were just kind of standing there with their feet underneath the thing and walking along. But that's not it either. I think they actually have it. And there's no place here where they could put a, like a forklift or something behind it, or a truck or something like that. It's got to be hanging from a cable.
Stop the car about here.
So that's pretty good. Now this one was bouncing around a little bit, so maybe that's a.
Stop the car about here.
Kind of bouncing around, or maybe they were actually trying to simulate the thing.
See what I think?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Snoozing. Let's hope he doesn't wake up. He may want us for lunch. I'll try for a lunch then.
The dinosaurs. So I'm not sure how they did it. Oh, and let's see if I have the underwater scenes here. What is this? Is this the underwater scenes? Yeah, there's more scenes of the car. See, I'm trying to. I thought maybe they were walking and carrying it along. It's got to be from the cable. I don't see any cables there.
The shoreline's the best. If we do, my friend, we'll never make it to them.
It's got to be they've got cables in the front and back of the car hanging from a crane or something.
That voice again. Hold up.
That's pretty good. Let's see what else I have on here. Let's see a few things I have.
this
Oh yeah,
part
the
of the beach.
underwater scenes. See, I'm pretty sure this is just a. Turn this down a little bit.
Let's put it down for a minute. Take a rest.
That should be.
It's not far to the beach, if our calculations are correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like in
I hope it will run again.
an aquarium or something. You know, the guys are standing, you know, just not in water. They're just like standing behind on the other side of an aquarium, and the camera is shooting through an aquarium with little fish in it. See how all the fish are right in front like that? I think that's what's happening there. And they're just pretending like they're walking in slow motion or something.
But with the head of a dolphin. Andre, don't go too far.
And the little octopus puppet here is pretty funny. That didn't look very real at all. It looked about as real as the Little Shop of Horrors plant they had. Yeah, there it is. Look at that thing. That's pretty funny. Well, this guy looks like he might be under. I mean, he's acting almost like he's underwater there. I mean, maybe he was underwater. I don't know. I don't. Is that possible? Maybe that was like a diving suit that they made to look like a space suit. I don't know. Or he could just be suspended by cables or something. Now this is actually underwater. That there.
Quick look. Might find something.
See that guy's actually doing stuff underwater. Now he might just be in a large aquarium or something. He's just sticking his arms into the aquarium. You know. I'm not sure. The other film that he cut from this, the Prehistoric Women, whatever, the Voyage to the Planet of Prehistoric Women, that one they showed the women swimming underwater, and so they either had a underwater camera for that, or the women were in a large large aquarium somewhere. This looks like this is underwater too. Yeah, that looks like that's underwater.
Commander.
So I don't know. It's kind of interesting to try to figure out what they were doing. On the robot, yeah, that was kind of funny. This robot obviously didn't have the 3 laws. You know, Asimov's three laws for robots. You know, he obviously had that mixed up because he was gonna dump those guys to save himself. So he wasn't following the three laws of the robot. I thought it was really funny that this robot couldn't get he couldn't take a little bit. There was a little bit of water there. And so the robot said, "Oh, I got to leave because I'm getting wet." But then he was able to walk right through lava. So it's he was so fragile he couldn't take a little bit of water, but he was able to walk through lava. Do I have that here? Let me let's see here. Yeah, there comes the lava. There he goes. So he's able to walk right through lava, but he can't take a little bit of water. This is really funny here. These curious people. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Alright, that was kind of funny. Let's see what else I got here. I don't know what this was here. Oh, the dinosaur, yeah. They had a dinosaur like this earlier too. The guy went and took blood out of his tail. That was And then they had a little dinosaur. Let's see, was that before this? Yeah, a little dinosaur. Just a lizard. They used to remember when they used to do the. They used to take little lizards. It's kind of cruel, actually. They paste little prosthetics to the tiny little lizards and make them fight and stuff. That was kind of cruel, actually. But that's how they used to do dinosaurs a long time ago. So, yeah, there we go. A dinosaur. It's like, why would, doesn't make any sense. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Wait, did I miss it? There he is. just throwing random pictures of lizards. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, this is, I don't know why I bookmarked this one. I guess because he found this this thing. Now this same scene was in the other cut, the cut with the prehistoric women, and they made this. I don't know what this was like. The women didn't look like this. The women didn't have this big thing on their head and stuff. So I don't know what was. But they kept it in the movie anyway, and then they showed the women at the end, they showed the women throughout the film, but apparently this was something that the women had made, and on this one it's just aliens that were there, that made this. What else they got? Oh yeah, this one, Marcia. For those of you who are old enough to remember. The Brady Bunch. Is that what? Yeah, Brady Bunch. Yeah, Marcia. You remember that? Kind of a running joke in that series. There was a character on there named Marcia, and they would. Anyway, so they kept calling her. Now this part here was not part of the Soviet film. I figured out by watching it. Because when you watch her lips, she's in sync, If you watch it, let me play it here, and you can see that her let me play it here, and you see her mouth is right in sync. She's speaking English, you can tell.
About the location of the spacecraft. I need to know their precise position.
I'm sorry. I was so happy you've made a safe landing, I forgot to tell you. They are in square 107, about a mile from the red spot. The direct distance...
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see.
Square 75.
There she is, okay.
Made contact with crew of Sirius again at 0825. They reported a perfect landing on square 73 as planned.
Marcia, this is Commander Lockhart.
Yeah, see, you can tell she's speaking. It's right in sync.
Yes, Commander.
I'm afraid you haven't given us enough information.
And she's actually speaking English there, so it's unlikely that that the Soviet version of the film had somebody speaking English randomly in the middle of the thing. So this was shot by Corman, I guess, and put in there, I assume. And look at that beehive. That's good. That could probably figure out the date too of the thing. Let's see. The other one was what did I say that other one was? The Soviet film was 62, and this one was released in 65. So I don't know when. Maybe we can't get it with hairstyles there. So it's always fun to look at stuff in movies. Hairstyles and clothing and. The various technology. I mean, look at this. We've got analog clocks here, and she's just talking into a radio with one of those, click mics, and we got a reel-to-reel tape player in the background, and incandescent lights. It's more analog stuff going on there, so it's
I need to know their precise position.
That's kind of interesting. It's always fun to look at that stuff. And you can tell like if you've lived through all that, I'm old enough that I was alive when this movie was made, and so like if somebody tries to do a movie, now, right, and they want to do a movie about what it was like in the '60s, sometimes you can find mistakes. Maybe they'll have a push button phone or something, or some piece of technology or something, or hairstyle or clothing or something that's not exactly right for the time period. And it's just, or even cars. Sometimes they'll get the wrong date on cars. Big budget films, they get that all right. But if they're not really careful, they can mess that up. Oh, this is funny. Dinosaurs. Look at this. It's like little Godzilla monsters. And what do they have? Those Lugers? Yes. Yeah, there's a Luger. It's gunpowder, Which is I see this in lots of movies of 50s and 60s or even 40s or whatever. Well, not 40s, but 50s and 60s. I see a lot of that where they've got these firearms, just regular guns that they're shooting with. And they knew about it. I mean, who was it? Flash Gordon in the 30s had ray guns, So why they use gunpowder weapons in their sci-fis is just kind of funny. This guy just. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's kind of funny. The little Godzillas are attacking them. And then what did I? Now what was I going to do here? I forget what I was going to do here. I forgot what I could. Just more. Yeah, this is a better shot of the technology here. The analog clocks and the reel-to-reel tape, and in the 1960s, that was a big deal. Like in the 60s and 70s, if you had a reel-to-reel like that, especially one like built into a large deck like that or something, that was like those wealthy people would get that, would get a reel-to-reel tape machine. Everybody else had vinyl records. It's kind of funny. So anyway, so that was that movie. Kind of a funny one. But the props and everything, that was pretty good. Those the little Godzillas and the puppet, all the other puppet monsters, those were not too good. But but some of those special effects were pretty good. And that car was just amazing. I wonder if they still have that somewhere. Probably not. They probably got rid of it. Maybe somebody still has that. That was pretty cool. And I think this was after Robbie Robot. Yeah, Robbie Robot I think came before this. Let me look up Robbie Robot here. See when he was. Oops. Robbie the Robot. 1956, Forbidden Planet. Right, that's when he was introduced. Okay. So yeah, this was about 6 years after that. But he looks pretty almost the same as Robbie Robot. Robbie Robot is a little bit different. For those of you who don't know who Robbie Robot is, let's see if I got a picture of him here I can put up. All right, let me. Oh wait, I can't do that here. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find a picture of Robbie Robot. This might take a second. I brought him up on the wrong computer here. Robbie Robot. Okay. Let's see if we can bring up Robbie Robot. There we go. Okay, that's not very big, but you can see him there, can't you? Can I zoom this in here? I don't know if that would work here. Maybe not. But that's Robbie Robot when he was first into the Forbidden Planet. That's a good. I should do a review of that one. That was a really for the 1950s. That was just a fantastic film, and the narrative. The narrative had made sense, and special effects were just incredible. It was just a really, really good movie for 1950s. Almost all the other ones in 1950s were pretty much like this. What we just watched, even worse, in terms of special effects and goofiness and stuff. But so that was Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. What else we got? Oh, I was going to tell you about my. I promised that I would talk about my my adventures. I went to the store today. All right, we're off the topic of the movie now. Just before this afternoon, when I went to the store to try to get, I wanted to get a few items, unhealthy items. I just felt like going to the store. Plus, I wanted to go out and do that IRL test, which failed miserably. You can look in my VODs. I was trying to troubleshoot the IRL that I had before I did an IRL last Saturday. It didn't work. It was messed up. So I wanted to try again to see if I could fix it. All right, what happened to my webcam here now? Let's see, maybe a little bit of gain. Oh, I know what it is. I forgot to turn my light back on. There we go. Oh, that's a little bit better. Still got a color issue, but not so bad. My face is the same color as my shirt. So anyway, I went to the store and I had this. I wanted to get these chocolate-covered almonds that I like to buy at this one store. And the store was closed, like in the middle of the day, or when they were supposed to be open, they were closed. And eventually figured out that they were having an employee day. They take a day off and the employees get together and bond. I don't know. What do you morale? I don't know what where the employees just have fun for one day. So that's what they were doing. But I wasn't able to get my chocolate-covered almonds, so I went to what did I do? Oh, I went to another store And I had some almonds here at home, so I said, oh, well, I'll just buy some chocolate and make my own chocolate-covered almonds. You know, the baking, little baking chocolate that you get. Let me check my mic here, make sure I'm still on here. I think it's still working. Mic check, mic check. It's out of sync, isn't it? Sorry about this. Let's see here. All right, I think that's it a little bit better. Let's see what that does. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. That's good enough, I guess. All right, so I said, I'll just make my own chocolate-covered almonds, right? And so I bought the, baking chocolate. You know how you get the baking chocolate, those squares. And I got the kind that didn't have sugar, and I just got 100% cocoa chocolate. So I had to mix sugar, and I said, okay, I'll melt it and mix sugar in it, and then cover the almonds, just regular old almonds, with the chocolate, and then I'll have chocolate covered little, round chocolate covered almonds, just like in the store. But no, it didn't work out that way. Here's what I'll show you what it looks like. This is what I ended up with. Oh, I should have done a content warning there. Yeah, content warning. Yeah. If you show food, you should do a content warning. Some people don't like food cues. Cues that remind people to start eating or something. Although this might say, if somebody was eating and I showed them that, it might ruin their dinner. I don't know. So that didn't work. But so that was a fail. I'm eating it anyway. It doesn't matter. It tastes okay, I guess. Kind of not as good as the store-bought ones, but anyway. And I also had another thing. These little these things here. These little micro SD cards. This is a 64 gigabit micro SD card. This is mind blowing for those of you who are alive throughout the computer thing. Or early on. This just always just kind of just shocks me. It just gives me a future shock when I see these little things. That this is 64 gigabits, and they've got them up to what, 250 now or something, or half a meg, half a gig, half a terabyte now, I think, or something. This is just incredible. This little teeny little thing. I remember when I was working at a computer store. Oh, let me finish my story here. I lost this thing several weeks ago. I had gotten two of them, and one of them I had purposed for something, and I was using it, and it came in a package with two of them, and I got a good deal on it, so I bought the one with two, and I had this extra one, and I was going to use it for backups or something. I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for, but I lost it somehow, and had no idea where it was, no idea at all. And you look at it, this little tiny thing. I thought, okay, it's gone forever. I'm never going to find that, right? Could be anywhere. I could have dropped it outside, or I didn't know where it was. And I just happened to be downstairs doing laundry, and I looked down, and it was on the floor of my basement, and right there. I don't know. I must have had it inside a pair of pants or something, or a shirt or something like that. And then when I was putting it in the laundry, it fell out. And so that was good. That was kind of cool to be able to find that, be able to have it. But yeah, if you go back, I remember when I was working in a computer store in the late 70s, and it must have been, well, actually, yeah, I started in the late 70s, but I think it was like 1980 or 81 or something like that. There was a company called, I think it was called Corvus was the name of the company, and they came out with a hard drive for Apple II. Apple II was a 64 kilobyte computer. Oh, hey, sorry, muted again. What happened? Wait, I got a chat here. Sorry. Oh, okay. I don't know what Ducky's doing there. So you get the Apple II computer was 64. No, it was 48K. That's right. It was a 6502 CPU. The computing, the central processing CPU, central processing unit. Like a CPU in a computer. But it could only address 64 kilobytes. And it had memory mapped I/O and some other stuff. All right. Okay, Ducky, we got it. Nice. Wait. Oh no. Now we got Chan the Magic Man out there. Let me give it. Oh, let me give a shout out to both these guys. Let's see. Shout out. Oh wait, I've got the wrong. I don't know if I can do that here. I got to do it on this other computer here. I'm sorry, Dave. For those of you watching on the VOD, on the recording, this may seem a little chaotic, but I've got these guys talking in the chat here, and I got to say hello to them. Let's see here. All right, so let me shout out Big Ducky Snow, and we'll shout out Chan the Magic Man. There we go. All right, there you go, guys. Now, did I miss anything on here? Let's see. Chan the Magic Man. Hey. Okay, and I did the shout outs, and I don't think I missed anything there. Did any of you see any part of the movie? I think Steven saw part of the movie. Pickard, Chan, dance. Okay, he's spamming a bunch of emotes here. How you guys doing? Are you doing all right? I should change this so that the chat will show up in the video, because this chat, if you play back the videos on Twitch, if you go to Twitch, the VODs are up there for a little while, a week or two or something. And if you play them back on Twitch, then it will play back the chat along with the video, and then you can see what's going on. But when I put these archive these VODs on YouTube or wherever, then it's just me. You can't see the chat, what they're saying in the chat. So there services or extensions or something, I don't know, that can take the chat and actually put it right in the video, so it would show up like right here, little line of video there, and then no matter where the video went, then you would have the chat along with it, and it would what I'm doing here would make a little bit more sense. But these guys are just talking to me here on the chat and saying hello and spamming emotes and stuff. So anyway, yeah, they've got the computer store. Yeah, so the Apple II computer had 48 kilobytes was the most you could have in terms of RAM. And when it first came out, all it had was a tape drive. you could save your programs and stuff onto a cassette tape through an audio connection, with a modem type thing, beeps. That would write the data out to a cassette tape, and then they came out with a floppy drive, 5.5-inch floppy that had like 100 kilobits or something in storage, 120, 40 or something like that. And then this company, I think it was called Corvus, came out with a 5 megabyte hard drive for the Apple. And I think it was also worked with the TRS-80 or another one. Or maybe it had a CPM card or something. I can't remember. But they had one for the Apple too. But that was 5 megabytes. And the thing was like bigger than a bread box. I mean, it was huge. You know, it was like, I don't know, like a couple feet long by a foot. I mean, it was huge thing. And it was just, and I remember when that came out, I said, what? Why would you ever need 5 megabytes of storage, you know? You would never use all that storage up, you know? It's kind of funny. And now we've got these little 64 gigabytes on this little thing. So that's kind of a little future shock for me when I remember back to that, how it was. I mean, if I could go back in time and show this to myself in 1980 and say, look at this is 64 gigabytes, I wouldn't even believe it, you know. It's pretty funny. So, all right, so that was our movie tonight. I don't know, did you guys have anything else you want to talk about? Or are you guys just lurking out there, I guess, so. Yeah, I was going to do just a review. I want to do a review of Transcendence. I think that was the next one I wanted to do a review of. But I want to really take some time and go through it and, you know, do a proper review of it. You know, actually get little segments and stuff of it. And I guess I'll have to put the VOD somewhere other than YouTube though, because YouTube doesn't like that. They don't like when you put in fair use clips, you know. The way copyright works is when somebody creates something, they can get a copyright on it, which means they have exclusive control over who can make copies and distribute copies of their work, but there are exceptions to that. And one of the exceptions is fair use, which means that people can make copies of their stuff if they're using those copies for purposes of criticism or education. And you can make you can make a copy of the whole thing if you wanted to, and show the whole thing and you know, make criticisms of it and stuff like that. The only thing you can't do is do it in a way that would replace the original. So, you know, somebody makes a movie and they want to sell the movie, you know, on DVDs or who knows, you know, whatever, sell movie tickets or whatever. You can't make a copy and publish that somebody else could use in place of going to the movie or buying a DVD or whatever. But you can take little clips, you know, you can take, you know, huge portions of it if you wanted to, if you needed to make criticisms or educate people on how movies are made or whatever, you know. But YouTube doesn't like that for some reason, so. All right, I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else that we need to do. Oh, I forgot to change the title of my thing. No wonder I didn't get anybody coming to my thing. The title of my video says "Testing, do not come." Oh my goodness! Let me change that. Oh, you know what I did? I changed it on the schedule, but I forgot to change it on the thing here. So this is retro movie night. Voyage to the planet No, Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. Prehistoric Planet. There we go. 1965. Okay, and we're not IRL anymore. We're just chatting, I guess. Okay. That's it? Is that it? There we go. There, I changed it. Okay. I don't think that helps. I think I don't know if that's going to be in the VOD or not. I think I can change it in the VOD, so it makes sense. Earlier today. I did a test stream, an IRL test stream. I think I mentioned that earlier, and I changed. I had in the title for this stream, I had testing do not come. I want people to know it was just a test stream. And then I forgot to change it when I started this stream. So for this whole stream, it just said testing. So that's kind of funny. All right, I don't think there's anything else that I need to do. Yeah, I mentioned earlier. I should mention that he's probably not listening anymore. But yeah, I can't put Big Ducky's song on here anymore. He did a karaoke cover of the song "Ahead by a Century" by the what's it called? Terribly Hip or something, Tragically Hip. He did a karaoke cover of that, and I thought he did a really good job of it. So I made it as part of my introduction of my stream, at the beginning and stuff, and at the end. But YouTube doesn't like that, so. And it's like it was in every video I did. So every video that I did, I posted it on YouTube, and then it would have this copyright thing on it, and I guess music or something, it'll get a copyright, but it won't. I don't know. It just messes up the the algorithm and stuff, so the video doesn't get that much exposure and stuff like that. Although they still let it on there, and you can't use it for monetization. If I ever got to the point where I was monetizing videos, then that would mess that up. So I gotta find another introduction song for the stream. So that's kind of a drag. So this stream here today, I just did a cold open, and I'll do a cold ending here too. I don't have enough people. I was gonna raid, but I don't have enough people to raid. I don't think so. I guess we'll just have to finish it up here. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't. There's nobody here. I could raid with 2 people. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. And next stream is probably tomorrow, Thursday. I have no idea what I had planned for that. It's probably a science stream, doing experiments or something like that. I've got some ideas on what to do for that. So if you're watching this thing and you like science and technology, I do a lot of that kind of stuff. I do live experiments. Hopefully don't blow things up, but just do various little things. I'll build sciencey or gadgety type stuff, whatever. So if you're a geek like that and you like to watch that kind of stuff, just go to Twitch and hit follow on my channel. I'd appreciate that, and you'll get notified every time I come on. Then it'll send you an email or a text or something. I'm not sure how they do that. All right, well, I appreciate everybody coming, and everybody take care, and we'll see you tomorrow then. Bye.